Welcome to the car. I'll tell you everything you need to know about the New Orleans Saints after another frustrating loss, this time to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But honestly, the game's not the big story, right? The big story is that the Saints made a big-time change at quarterback, benching Spencer Rattler in the third quarter after 2 turnovers in the first 2 quarters. And then they gave him kind of a chance, the offense as a whole, a chance to go out there and do something after the halftime break, which are usually scripted plays. That drive ended up netting -7 yards. After that, the Saints made their change. They go with Tyler Shough per Kellen Moore because he felt like he needed to find a way to give the New Orleans Saints a jolt, or a spark rather, on offense. To me, that's a pretty big statement, right? Like, that's a statement that you make. It kind of says the opposite about the other guy. So now the whole conversation this week is going to be who's going to start at quarterback. Will it be Tyler Shough, or will this go back to Spencer Rattler? And I'll be honest, I think it's going to be a little bit challenging to turn things back over to Spencer Rattler, not because of anything having to do with Spencer Rattler, but because you've already come out and said, we went to this guy to try to give a spark to the offense. So it feels very much that, like, if that's the way that you feel about Tyler Shough, then roll with Tyler Shough. Like, it's logically consistent with what you're going to do. But we'll see. The Saints are going to give it 48 hours and then make a decision. The good news is that Kellen Moore was very, very clear that they're going to make that decision and then give that starting quarterback all the reps that they need Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to be ready for this weekend's matchup up against, or next weekend's matchup up against the Los Angeles Rams. So we'll be watching out for that. The bottom line here, though, or one of the bigger points here, though, no matter who is at quarterback, the Saints have got to get something going on offense. It's the 4th straight game to where, as a team, they've rushed for less than 100 yards. Over 50% of their rushing yards came from quarterbacks, Spencer Rattler, Taysom Hill, or Tyler Shough. And the Saints offense didn't really get going through the air either, with a lot of checkdowns and a lot of things continuing to be condensed close to the line of scrimmage. Maybe this is one of the reasons to maybe turn things over to another quarterback and give that quarterback an opportunity to go out there and be aggressive while playing with some house money. I don't know. We'll see which way the New Orleans Saints go, but I'm starting to believe, really, I've kind of been believing, that the Saints' problems on offense are far beyond just who's playing at quarterback. There's a lot that still needs to be done. We'll have more for you. We'll be back out at the facility tomorrow, and then, of course, practice Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We'll walk to the car. I'll tell you all about it.